game winners, 30-point games, aliens taking over the whole globe. We got a lot to get into. What is the most important thing or the most interesting thing that happened last night in y'all opinion?
I think it's amnesia. I think you see that with Cade Cunningham. I'm thinking we've seen him go out there and put his team on his back, and he's not thinking about his last few misses. He's just thinking about the next play ahead of him. And I think we've seen that these last 2 games on these back-to-backs where they played the Sixers, he started off that game 0 for 6, and he still ended up carrying his team to a win. Last night he shot over 40 shots, and he still ended up carrying his team to a win. And so I think Cade Cunningham has been playing at a crazy level, and part of that is just like he's not getting in his own head. He's just staying focused on the game.
I'm still thinking about that transition.
The amnesia? Because we in the way he was going.
I didn't know.
He made it work. It was a great game. It is fun to watch a player just take most of the shots. But also I saw people complain, and I'm like, look at who's available for them. Let Cade shoot 60 shots, actually.
Yeah.
Him and my boy Jenkins are the only 2 I want with the ball.
And honestly, at that point, too,
Robinson made some big shots.
Shout out to Duncan.
When you're doing so much, too, and again, 40 shots in a game, you're going to be a little tired. So I'm not surprised. I'm not expecting somebody to take 40 shots and be super efficient with it.
And
at
also,
all.
he fell on his back in this game.
Yeah.
Because of a bang.
They were heating it up with the pad, like anytime there was a timeout or a dead ball.
Yeah, it's a good game, a good win. I had hit the group chat like when they were down by like 12, and I was like, why are the Wizards why shouldn't they just give this game over to the Pistons?
Hey, shout out to C.J. McCollum. C.J. McCollum came alive, baby.
He did play for the Pistons on their last possession.
Yeah. He should have taken
the layup or the shot?
The layup. It didn't count.
Yeah.
And also there was
floater, whatever you want to call it.
There was a few people open on the other side that he could have swung the ball to, and it was like, when you got 40, you're not passing that ball.
But that's been my issue with the Wizards in some of the close games that they had. Not that they have so many, but like you keep seeing, like sometimes you want to see a young player try to make something happen, and I get it. He had 40 last night, but like they do be going to CJ.
No, they had a game earlier in the season.
The Sixers.
Was it? It was Chris Middleton. They gave Chris Middleton the ball for
and he had like 9 points at that time. He wasn't even doing nothing.
I just, as somebody who was a Wizards fan, I would believe that they probably want to see Trey Johnson, Keyshawn George, or one of those young core pieces try to see what they could do in the moment. So far, the Wizards like, well, that's what we got them vets for.
Yeah.
Y'all go over there and stand in the corner.
It's got to be demoralizing to like have a game secure, and then a two-way player hits a heave of a 3 to send it to overtime.
Yeah.
Like
shout out to Dennis Jenkins though, because again, watching it back, you don't even realize in real time that Cade kind of no-looked it. Like this was like a last second, I'm gonna just throw the ball opportunity.
He didn't think he was getting the ball.
I didn't. Yeah.
Then they also tried to say it was out of bounds, but that heel was up.
From the one angle, it did look like he was out of bounds.
No, it did.
Heel was up. Important thing from last night is I can't stress it enough, man. The dude in San Antonio should really have the league on alert. I mean, last night was a great example of like hitting the three-point shot, I think to tie it maybe, then coming in and getting the block at the other end at the rim, and then coming down and telling the team, I got this, kind of telling De'Aaron Fox, go get in the corner. Sizing up, Vooch stumble. And then Butter, wet. Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
I think Vic in his post-game conference, he said that when you're guarding someone that big, I don't even think he sees me when I'm contesting. And he said, when in the NBA, when you got it going, I sometimes don't even see contests.
That's what Vooch said.
Yeah.
I think him, speaking of like talking about Vic and Giannis, they got to be the best sequence players in the NBA in terms of like they could get a block, then get a crazy defensive play, and then they're having a dunk on the other end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun to watch the Bulls without the two best players have the hold of this game for most of it, and then sad, obviously, when they end up losing. But they played Wembanyama. He almost hit 40, so this is going to be crazy to say. They played him the way I would have wanted them to play him.
Yeah, I think they forced him to shoot the ball.
Exactly.
And I think that's the best way to guard him.
And then he just so happened to be like, oh, yeah, I can shoot too. He'll go 5 to 6 threes on your head.
And he hasn't really been shooting the ball well.
Yeah. But it was an amazing game. Because he didn't – his defensive impact, you feel the entire game. People were doing Nash dribbles the whole time, getting to the paint, but not doing nothing with it, kicking it out. But until we got to the fourth quarter, I felt like he had a quote-unquote quiet offensive game, and then here comes 16 points plus the game winner. So he was incredible.
That's the trend against y'all.
A tweet ready.
Just wait till the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, all of our losses have come by the hands of like a superstar.
Giannis had, 16, 18 in the fourth.
Donovan
Wemby,
Mitchell turned
Donovan
up,
Mitchell.
and then now Wemby.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, it is what it is. I was
That's what
best
you-
player.
hey,
What
that's
was
what
your
you
tweet?
get.
What was your tweet yesterday?
I didn't tweet anything yesterday.
Why?
I don't know. I just didn't.
Oh, you be tweeting when they be winning.
Well, that's the point of the tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't keep that same energy.
Why would I celebrate a loss?
You don't celebrate it, but you tweet it. You have the same energy.
I honestly didn't really tweet at all yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So
I had a tweet ready though.
You did?
Oh.
Have y'all ever seen those Halloween costumes?
So y'all don't stand on business.
Oh, absolutely not. Y'all ever seen those Halloween costumes where it's a person in it and they're getting kidnapped by
Yeah.
an alien?
Yeah.
Kevin Herter did that for Halloween like 2 years ago, and he also had a good game.
Yeah.
So it was a perfect picture to tweet if we beat the alien. Unfortunately, the alien destroyed Chicago.
Yeah. It's
Anyway.
unfortunate.
One thing that happened yesterday that I thought was really interesting is that they had a graphic the other day about the best individual three-point shooting games in Suns history.
Mm-hmm.
And Grayson Allen hit 10 threes yesterday. He broke
Yep.
his own personal record for the Suns, which was 9 threes. And you look at that graphic, and it's just got a bunch of, not randoms, but like Aaron Baines hit 8 threes in a game for them once upon
Oh,
a time.
wow. Shout out to
I
Aaron
think you got
Baines.
my team call for that. Like,
I wouldn't be surprised. But you look at that list, and it's 10 names, and Devin Booker's not even on it. It's like the greatest score in their franchise history is not even close to having the most three-pointers.
I think
in a
it's
single
funny. I
game.
think it actually speaks more just to the era that we're in where everybody shoots threes,
Yeah.
especially at a volume.
It's one of those things.
I mean, also, I wouldn't expect Devin Booker to be on there.
I mean,
would.
he's so
But
good,
just
though.
because-
Yeah,
he
you
is
would
so
have a-
good, but like,
Who was the lowest on that list, if you can remember? Like,
don't
those a
remember.
number at least.
It might have been 7.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been 7.
Yeah, 7 threes for Devin Booker is a lot, but you would expect out of his whole career, he would have had one game where he really did get hot, or like an OT
I mean,
game or
he had
something.
a 70-point game, and
Yeah.
like he didn't
Yeah.
hit 8 threes in that game. Nope, just got to the foul line of
yeah,
time. That's
got,
what, that's
got
what
to
he
the
does.
foul line, got to his midi. So, like, I could see it.
Best back and forth game of last night was an overtime win for the Miami Heat, 140-138. Donovan Mitchell hit
Devin
a big
Booker's
shot.
career high for 3-pointers in a single game is 8.
So the lowest had to be 9 then on that list.
Boom. Yeah,
'Cause he wasn't on the list. He wasn't in the top
He
10.
had 8 in a game April 1st, 2024
Against the
against the Pelicans.
I remember that game actually.
Mhm.
So the lowest on the list had to be 9 then, which is crazy.
Because I
Devin
knew
Booker's
7.
not
He
on
was
it.
just
we
hitting
talking
10
about he
threes
had
like that,
7 in
huh?
the game. That don't even make sense.
Yeah, people just hit 10 threes.
It's Devin
regularly.
Booker.
It's Devin Booker. But no, back and forth game. Eric Spoelstra draws up the most perfect play to get Wiggins open for a tip-in dunk for the game or lay. I don't know how you classify that one in the rule book. But back and forth game.
Well, I thought it was stupidly defended.
Just miscommunication on the screen.
And also I feel like you should always just have a big.
You gotta have your biggest players
big
on
at
the
the rim,
court.
and also I'm not having my 6'2" guard contest the pass.
So where do you get that big from? Because that means you have to pull somebody off the pass in.
Yeah,
So instead of somebody
Yeah.
contesting the pass, have
you
just somebody
contesting the
sending-
rim.
Yeah,
because that's the only way that you could lose.
Because there's
No,
I mean, it was
that was
0.4.
Yeah.
0.4.
Oh, it's 0.4.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
0.4.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
So it
first
would
of
have
all,
been very hard to catch and shoot that.
yeah,
So
there's
like,
no
only
time
way
to
you
pass
could
back.
lose is essentially a lob or a tip in. So why wouldn't I just contest the rim?
Got you.
That was my problem with
I
it.
thought it was a little bit more time than 0.4, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it was literally one thing you had to defend on the play, and you kind of gave it up. And it wasn't even like somebody 5 to 6 feet around him on the lob. Like it was just
easy.
free.
Yeah.
But I thought again in this game that one of the bigger things was Darius Garland just getting hurt, and it showed like the last game and then coming into this game they were moving pretty comfortable. Like they felt like they could take care of business, and as soon as he went down, it kind of just starts going downhill.
Yeah, I mean, he literally didn't even want the ball at one point.
Mm-hmm.
He just started standing at half court and just kind of
Yeah.
just being like, I don't even want the ball. And then they took him out. He never came back.
Which, in my opinion, they took a little too long to take him out.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
not letting my guy. I don't care what he's saying. If you sitting around half court, you got to come out, bro.
Yeah, or somebody got a foul.
We
or something.
basically wasting a possession in a game that we lost by a single possession. If you think about
Yeah.
it, so
Shout out to Donovan Mitchell though. That shot
my
that he
gosh.
hit
Shot,
from the
man.
corner over Evan Mobley, jumping at him, contesting it, and
Who was
he
contesting
tiptoed.
it?
He,
Evan Mobley contested.
I mean, my bad. Khalil
I mean, if he
Ware.
did and
Khalil
hit that
Ware.
shot, it was still gonna be impressive.
Khalil Ware contesting it.
oh, so as I'm rewatching the play, to Coach Atkinson's point, Evan Mobley's under the basket right now. Now, what happens is Coach Spo or Coach Quinn, whoever drew up the play, they took Jaime Jaquez, who he's guarding, away from the rim. So he instinctively followed him.
Oh,
And then
Yeah, that's
they
just-
curled up with the back with the elevator screen, which I would have thought it was gonna go to Norman Powell. And yeah, it's a lot. Why would I have thought it was going to go to Norman Powell? I don't know, because again, it was 0.4. But that's what it is. He was under the basket before the play starts. Jaime Jaquez darts. He obviously instinctively follows his assignment